you've seen all the puppies, you've played with the neighbor's dog, and now you decide that you want to get a pet. After talking to your friends, the guy at the pet store, and checking with your family, you've reached the conclusion that this is really a big deal. It's a commitment that goes beyond the fun of playing with the puppies, of how cute they are. So thank heavens we've decided that we're trainable. Of all the responsibilities that can be chosen, like where you live or where you work or what you can drive, only the decision to have children really equates with getting a dog. You're assuming a long-term responsibility to shelter, to feed, and to love and protect an animal. And this is a dependent creature. While you cannot complete a checklist to design your children or the rest of your family members, you can choose a dog based on your lifestyle. To start with an honest appraisal of ourselves is really necessary. It's time for some self-awareness. The consideration for our lifestyle is very important. Some questions to consider are, how much do you exercise? Do you sleep in, or do you like to get up and go? Where do you live? How big is your home? Do you have children? How many children do you have? What's their ages? Are you going to have children? How old are you? Do you have any allergies? Do you like dander, dust? Does fur bother you? Do you want to take the time to train and maintain a dog? Do you still really even want a dog? There is answers available at your fingertips. If you get online, there are several websites that have checklists that will bring you to breed selections that will most suit your lifestyle, your needs, and basically what your lifestyle is. The caveat to current lifestyle is that our lifestyles change. And because of that, you need to realize that pet ownership doesn't change. You'll still have the pet, even though your lifestyle might change. So you've honestly and earnestly assessed yourself, you've taken a look at your lifestyle, and you're ready to look at dogs. If you go to the websites, the akc.com, breed match quiz from Eukanuba, Animal Planet has a dog breed selector, and you write down the list of dogs that they've given you. You take that with you, and what you'll have into consideration is the dog's energy level, their grooming needs, and how smart they are, because it is important. There's over 150 breeds that are recognized by the AKC, and that doesn't include mixed breeds. You will learn about the breeds that are important and that most suit you. So where do you go? Do you go to a pet store? They're available. There's private breeders, there's shelters. There's your friend dog who got in trouble and whoops, now has puppies. So those are our most common. What can really help you is knowing the evaluators, the size, the energy, the grooming needs, the intelligence. Those are the characteristics that are outlined with each breed. Be sure to take notes, because it will help you stay focused. The jury's out on where to actually get an animal. You can go to a pet store. It does provide a quick fix. They have the dogs right there. The problem is that some pet stores do support puppy mill type breeding, and puppy mill type breeding is questionable. Sometimes they're not actually healthy examples of the breed that you may be buying. There's also designer breeds that come at large prices. They might be the Labradoodles, the Multipoos that you see, but actually they're mixed breed dogs. And I don't like the word mutt, but it is a mixed breed dog. But they come at designer prices, which actually isn't necessary. There's nothing wrong with these dogs, but they are touted as designers. Another choice is a private breeder. Private breeders can offer breed registration. The ability to see the puppy's mother and father is usually available. Some breeders offer health certificates, so that you know that your dog hasn't been inbred, which can cause health problems in your dog later on. You may choose a puppy from a giant breeder that doesn't meet strict show standards. I have a giant Schnauzer that I negotiated with the breeder because she doesn't meet the show standards. She has an undershot jaw, which means that she has a little bit of an overbite, so I was able to get her for a less price because she didn't meet show standards, which was fine with me. I needed her as a working dog for our farm. Locally, there are shelters that are listed in the phone book. You can find, if you talk to the shelters, the people that are at the shelters know the dogs the best. There's nothing wrong with shelter dogs. They're rescue dogs, and they're not generally problem dogs. The reason that most dogs go to shelters, and I called the shelter and asked them, they had a population study that said this: the owners who are relinquishing their pets did not have knowledge as responsible dog owners, and education programs aimed at present and prospective owners can reduce the number of dogs given to shelters. So basically they're saying it's a lifestyle thing. Some people decide that they have to move. They have to move into an apartment that doesn't take dogs. They have children, and the dogs are large dogs, and they really don't know how to handle and maintain the dogs. Check out the shelter, talk to the staff. A mixed breed can have all the characteristics that you found in the breed selector. What you found here is a course of action for finding a companion, because it really is a lifelong companion. I brought Carmen along as my example here. Carmen's an example of a breed that is usually a very yippy, nippy, high-strung breed. But as you can see, she will calm down. It's working with the dog. So don't be deterred mainly by the look of a dog or how somebody else had a dog. If you're going to take the time, you will find what's important to you. There is a paragraph that I did find in a book that says that there's millions of excellent dogs and cats in pounds and rescues. These animals are not reject animals. They just didn't get to responsible families. Those who did not, there are families that didn't do the research on the pet, and they didn't treat the dog like a dog. They treated it like a human. This can cause a lot of major behavior problems. If you've gone to the trouble to check out the websites and to complete all the checklists, and you're considering the drawbacks as well as the benefits of getting a dog, the benefits of preparation will really outweigh the cost and the time and the energy of being prepared. It's a little bit more than a Boy Scout motto. It can save you time, and your prospective pet can save them pain and disappointment. Thank you.